you are. Well, I think by now you may be saying, what the hell's going on down there? Well, let me tell you that I'm just conducting an experiment. It's not a social experiment, it's more like a personal experiment. As you can see, I have covered my eyes because what I'm trying to do is to block one of my senses, obviously my vision. And this experiment has to do with how we perceive what is the best tobacco, what is the best pipe. I believe the topic of the best tobacco and the best pipe is very subjective. Because, for example, I remember my first pipe and my first tobacco. The excitement was so high. The expectation was so high that my first tobacco, it was like heaven to me. Basically, tobacco is the same thing all over the planet. Of course, there are different varieties of tobacco, but it comes down to it is the same plant. And of course, there are different blends and there are different mixtures. People add different plants and different types of tobacco, and the way they prepare it is different all over to achieve the different blends and different variety. But at the end, it's the same tobacco. It's the same thing with a pipe. What is a pipe? Well, it's just a piece of wood. Could be other material too, but at the end, it's just a piece of wood. And beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Of course, there are pipes. There are high-end pipes and there are lower-end pipes. And you can see on the detail of how the pipe was created. And just for the sake of the conversation, this is an X pipe and this is an X tobacco. But as I said before, I'm just relying on my other senses, like especially my smell, and to send information to my brain that I'm smoking tobacco. And actually, I can tell you that I have smoked this tobacco many times, but this particular time, I have a different situation. I have a different feeling. Why? Because I'm not relying on my vision, to see the pipe, to see the smoke. I'm mostly relying on my smell and my taste. And all the information is being sent by these senses, to my brain. And I can tell you that the perception of the smoke of this tobacco is different now than before. And by doing this, I am experiencing something different too, because I'm in darkness, right? So with my mind, I can just try to picture myself, with the pipe and seeing the tobacco as we usually see it when under normal conditions. It is a total different situation here, a different experience, because obviously, well, I don't know how many times I have said obviously, but obviously I can smell the tobacco, I can feel the pipe, in my hand, and I actually can listen You know, when the smoke is being dragged, you know, through the pipe, through my mouth. So, as I said before, you know, all of this, you know, is just trying to get my mind to think that this is the best tobacco and this is the best.